Good morning. It's about 6 in the morning right now on September 3rd. This is only the beginning of the third day I started doing this. So, it's episode 2. I'm going to keep track that way from now on. Why am I doing this? Well, like I said in the last time, I got my lab work back from a physical, which is the first one I've had in like 6 years, and the numbers were not very good. The weight was very high, the sugars were off the charts. They started using phrases like pre-diabetic and 3 times the national average in the range of actually having a heart attack and that kind of thing. It's not good. I find myself sometimes going up a large set of stairs and I'm winded at the top of it. Or I'm trying to put on my shoes and just getting that little bend to get them on. So the little things in life that you just let creep up on you when you have this condition, I'll call it, that you just want to fix, you want to get rid of. I mean, clothing becomes an issue after, excuse me, clothing becomes an issue after a while. So for the first time in the last, year, I started buying double X large t-shirts and such. I never wanted to get there. I think I was able to kind of convince myself I didn't have to get there because I had older t-shirts that I used, but they've been worn out and stretched on their own that it still kind of fit well enough. But after a while, they do break and tear and fall apart, so you got new ones. But then I realized, buying a large wasn't good enough anymore. Have to go to 2X. And even sometimes when I put it on, I got to do that thing where you pop on a shirt and you got to take your elbows on the inside to stretch it out just enough to make it feel kind of billowy around the bottom. That's not a way a person should live. That's not a way I want to live. So in order to get this stuff done, I got to get myself motivated. I got to get myself eating well, taking good supplements, exercising. That's going to be the number one. Because I have a sedentary lifestyle and I never exercise. Now I'm getting started. Even the clothing like this, God, look at this t-shirt. I got this little bend, this little fold on the collar here. Why? So is my neck. I look at a typewriter all day long when I sit sedentary at my job. Boom. It's making a permanent fold in a shirt that I hadn't bought but months ago. Skinny people don't have these problems. Hopefully I'll be one of them one day. Now, how am I doing it? I'm a big fan of going cold turkey, no matter what you're going to do. People who, like, when I used to smoke way back in the day, not too much, but I did smoke. How did I stop it? Just didn't buy it anymore. Just didn't do it anymore. Told my friends when I'm out with them, don't let me have a cigarette from you. And it worked. I really haven't had a cigarette at all in 5, 6, 7 years. So, life is good in that way. Every now and again, when you're hanging back with someone who is a smoker, say outside at a picnic, you see they have one, you're just tempted to ask them for one. And I tell myself, just don't do it. Hopefully I can utilize that kind of willpower in this endeavor. But I'll tell you what, cold turkey, it does work, but you do go through those struggles. Now, what I had done was, starting 2 days ago on September 1st, I was like, let me find a way to just replace my meals with something else. And I remembered, hey, there's like things like this Slim Fast out there. Now, I'm not trying to go on the Slim Fast diet, but I wanted to say, maybe I can replace my breakfast and lunches with something like this. And it can work. It can really work. And what I also have learned about myself is, if I can keep myself busy, if I keep my mind not being complacent, if I'm working through things, if I'm in my garage, if I'm at work and I have a project, or even around the house if I'm going to clean up or build a closet or something like that, I'm not going to stop for a snack. I'm not going to stop for an extra meal. So I'm trying to keep that as my motivating factor. And so far, it's helped me a little bit. In the past 2 days, I think when I originally told people on my first episode, this was my original number, 282. So I started on the 1st with this. This morning I jump on a scale. I like doing that very first thing before you have anything to eat. And I was surprised with this. That seems like a large jump because that's 5.1 pounds in only 2 days. Now, I would love to have the theory in my head that says, oh, on this rate, I'll be down 50 pounds in 20 days. No. I suspect at my size that first 10 or 15 is going to go off pretty easy. It's almost like people when you watch The Biggest Loser, those people just do a little bit of exercise one day and it's intense for them, but other people can do that in a snap. And they're jumping on and they're losing 15, 20, whatever else. And the main reason is because they have the capacity to lose all that excess. Or at least that's my theory. So I know I have the excess that I've been maintaining through snacking, through drinking, through bad meals and big portion sizes and whatever else. Just by cutting a little bit of that out, I was able to do this already. In fact, on my yesterday, I had my shake for breakfast, my shake for lunch, but my dinner last night was 2 pieces of Meat Lover's Sicilian pie that we still had left in the fridge. So I'm having pizza, which people would say, yeah, you have to indulge yourself, you have to have your cheat day. No, I just wanted that to be my dinner. I wanted to enjoy my dinner. And I did. I savored it. I ate it slowly, bite by bite. We're sitting there watching American Horror Story and just saying, this is the end of my day. It's fine. But then tomorrow morning, make sure you stick to a good regimen and you be sensible about it. But that was the end of my day. Because I will say that during the day, or before lunch, maybe around 2, 3 o'clock, I was getting urges. And this is when cold turkey started to hurt. I'm used to walking around like between work at home, which one of the things is I like about COVID is I get to work in a job that I can do from home. Don't have to commute, don't have those expenses, don't have that time waste. But I'm here. I have quick access over to the fridge. I have quick access to our pantry, to snacks. And I have 2 little ones. So we have little snacks for them around there, sugary snacks. Which we might have to cut out too, but we'll figure that out some other day. But you can easily walk over there, and my in-laws come over and they give my boy a small little box of munchkins. Well, it's easy to see it sitting there saying, there's 5 in the box. Let me just have one. He won't miss it, and it's just one small munchkin. What does it matter? No. It adds to your daily total. And it also adds sugar to your body. And it might not be too much at the time, but it does a little spike of insulin just to take care of that. Other times I would sit there, maybe be cooking dinner for the family at night, if it was like a day I wanted to do the cooking. And you can snack while you cook. Little slices of cheese or maybe some prosciutto or something like that. But that's eating before you eat. It's like you're having your own appetizer before dinner. And these things just add up. They really do add up. So I'm trying to completely avoid doing that kind of snacking. Or at least that kind of snacking on those kinds of foods. So yesterday I was feeling horrible. I was like, I just wanted a flavor in my mouth. And my stomach was feeling a little bit empty for me. So I wanted something in there. So I had to force myself. Fruits and vegetables. Things that have flavor and things that you want. But would take care of that, hey, I want something now. Craving. So I did. I grabbed a banana. Later on, around 2, 3 o'clock, I was getting hungry again. I think I grabbed a can of vegetables. It was a thing of sliced beets. I boiled them up and ate them slowly at my desk, and it worked. It was able to quell down some extra hunger and make me last over through dinner. And I think if I can continue to do that, if I could have other fruits and vegetables, I might be able to get through the first 2 weeks. And that's my main goal right now, is the first 2 weeks. It takes 2 weeks to actually get into something, make it a habit, and start seeing the changes you want to see. Then you have to keep it after that. A lot of people do start things for 2 weeks and then they slip and slide. They start introducing the things too fast and then it gets out of hand. But 2 days, 5 pounds in 2 days. I got to keep that as a good motivating factor. I heard a phrase a long time ago, and I've always remembered this. I think I actually saw it on a calendar. It was a little poem or whatever. And it said, "What you have become is the price you paid to get what you used to want." And because of that, I used to want sugar, carbs, booze, that kind of stuff. And to sit on a couch and play a video game or watch a movie and not go running around. This is the price I have paid. This is what I wanted, apparently. Now I want something else. Now I have to do something else to make my future self be what I want. And because of that, I say this very factually. Everything that's happened to me, all my blood sugar levels, my cholesterol, my weight, my sedentary lifestyle, it's all my fault. I don't blame anything else. I don't blame genetics of where I've gotten to. I don't sit there and say that my bones are big. There's nothing that happened that I didn't do. And there's nothing that can happen that I can't change. To do that, that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this. This is my way of actually creating accountability. I'm going to talk to family, I'm going to talk to friends and get some assistance there if I can. But in the meantime, I have to make sure that I have something or someone to be accountable to and for. Now, this was a good start for me. I mean, the cravings were hard, but the scale looked good. Actually, I keep that as, hey, keep this up and this will get to exactly where I need to get to. And I do expect that first 10 or 15 to just slide on by. But if I want to sustain that, I can't be like, oh, that was a great result. Let me move on and start doing my old things again. No. So I got to just get the exercise up now. Find ways to get that into my life. Luckily, if you want to call it that, I have a physical therapy appointment in about an hour. So that will actually make me sweat. It'll make me work out a little bit and hopefully get me on the road to doing more of this. So in the meantime, I hope you're doing well. Wish me luck, and I'll see you soon.